Hello students, welcome to the classes. In this session, we will continue with semiconductors. In semiconductors, in the previous session, we have seen what is valence band, conduction band, and what is energy gap. Okay, now based on the energy gap, the solids are classified into three categories. Okay, conductors, insulators, and semiconductors. Now let's see how. Okay, so now let's say this is the conduction band. Okay, now let's say this is your valence band. Okay, let me write as VB, valence band, and this we know this is what energy gap. Okay, I represent using EG, energy gap. Okay, now if this energy gap, okay, if this energy gap is zero, zero means what? There is no energy gap. There is no energy gap means what? What is energy gap actually? How much energy I should give to this electron so that electron jumps from valence band to conduction band. Conduction band means what? Where the electron is free. So energy gap, it indicates how much energy I should supply to electron so that it becomes free. So if energy gap is zero, it means I need not give any energy. I need not give any energy to make the electron free. It's already free. It means there are already free electrons in that type of solids. Where it is possible? It is possible in conductors, or in conductors are generally what? Metals. Okay, metals have the tendency to lose electrons. You need not supply any energy, they themselves will lose the electron. Okay, so in case of metals, which are generally conductors, okay, the energy gap is zero. It means you need not supply any energy to make the electron free. Okay, the energy gap is zero. If the energy gap is zero, it means what? They are nothing but what? They are nothing but conductors. Okay, so how this energy band diagram looks like for conductors? Let's say there is no energy gap. It means there is no gap between these two levels. It means what happens here in case of conductors, the levels, I mean valence band and conduction band overlap. Valence band and conduction band overlap. See here. Okay, so this is what? This is possible in case of conductors. Okay, already electrons have become free. Okay, so now what if this energy gap is little less? Okay, I mean the energy gap is there, but it is little less. It is less than or equal to, let's say, 3 electron volt. Electron volt is a unit used to measure the energy. Okay, so if this energy gap is less than or equal to 3 electron volt, then so these are nothing but semiconductors. These are nothing but what? Semiconductors. So here there is an energy gap. There is an energy gap. Okay, this is valence band, this is conduction band, and there is some energy gap here, but this is less than or equal to 3 electron volt. Energy gap is there, but it is very less. It means you need to supply little energy so that the electron jumps from valence band to conduction band. Now what if this energy is greater than or equal to 3 or greater than 3 electron volt? If this energy gap is greater than 3 electron volt, this means they are nothing but what? Insulators. They are nothing but what? Insulators. There is an energy gap and this energy gap is too much. Okay, this is more, I mean there is more energy gap. This is valence band, this is conduction band. This energy gap is greater than 3 electron volt. It means to make the electron free, to make it to jump from what? Valence band to conduction band, you need to supply more energy. Okay, it means what? Here conduction of electricity is very less. Why? Because I told you, if there should be, if you want a flow of electricity, the electrons have to be free. the free charge carriers will conduct electricity, right? To make the electron free here, I need to supply more energy, right? It means what? In insulators, okay, the energy gap is more. It means conduction of electricity is very less. Its resistance is more. Resistance means what? Opposition to the flow of electricity is more. That's why we need to supply more energy here, right? In case of conductors, what happens? Energy gap is zero. Both conduction band and valence band are overlapping. You need not supply any energy. Already electrons are free. They are ready to flow. But in case of semiconductor, there is an energy gap, but very small energy gap. Okay, if you supply little amount of energy also, electrons will jump from valence band to conduction band, and then they start what? Conducting. But in case of insulators, conduction of electricity is very difficult. Why? Because we need to supply more energy for the electrons to jump from what? Valence band to conduction band. Okay, now these are what the this is what the classification of solids what? Based on energy gap. Okay, they are classified into conductors, semiconductors and insulators. Okay,